why were temples destroyed? Students, in history we see that many temples were destroyed. As we know, the temples were constructed to show the wealth and powers of the king. So kings built temples, but they were often looted while attacking one another's kingdom. Students, in the early 11th century, when the Chola king Rajendra I built a Shiva temple in his capital, he filled it with prized statues seized from defeated rulers. So, whatever they used to get in the win over their enemies, so whatever wealth they have accumulated in the form of statues, they used to place in their temples. Students, the Sultan Mahmud of Ghazni, he attacked the temples of defeated kings and looted their wealth and idols. The one of the example is Somnath temple in Gujarat. Garden tombs and forts. Students, as we know, the Mughal kings, they have constructed, built many of the great monuments like Taj Mahal and many more. So the Charbagh pattern was there always. So Mughal kings, what they used to do, that they used to construct the architectural works, but there were the gardens were also there. So the four garden pattern was called Charbagh. Okay. In his autobiography, Baba described his interest in planning and laying out formal gardens placed within rectangular walled enclosure and divided into four quarters. So these gardens were called Charbagh. Okay. During Akbar's reign, tomb architecture became important, and his architects turned to the tombs of his Central Asian ancestors, Timur. So they adopted that kind of style. The central towering dome and the tall gateway, which was called Pishtaq, were important aspects of Mughal architecture. First, it was visible in Humayun's tomb. This is Humayun's tomb. So you can see the architecture work which we have mentioned. Here you can see the tall gateway, the Pishtaq is shown here. Okay, and the central towering dome. So in central they are having the dome like structure. Students, as we know, the Shah Jahan, the great emperor, the Mughal emperor, he built Taj Mahal. So during Shah Jahan's reign, huge construction activity was carried on in Agra and Delhi. Shah Jahan's audience halls were specially constructed to resemble a mosque. He adapted the river front garden in the layout of the Taj Mahal. Here, the white marble mausoleum was placed on a terrace by the edge of the river, and the garden was to its south. Shah Jahan was developed his he developed the architectural style in his own manner, and basically the Shah Jahan is known, you can say that is known for the great monuments which he built, like Red Fort at Agra, Delhi, the great Taj Mahal. This is the great Taj Mahal, you all know, one of the wonder of the world, made up of white marble. This is his riverfront view. Students, region and empire. Students, the Mughal rulers were particularly skilled in adapting regional architectural style in the construction of their own building. Now, in Bengal, the local rulers had developed a roof that was designed to resemble a thatched hut. So Mughal liked this also. So they called it Bangalore. So they liked it so much that they used it in their architecture. Thank you.